So, Palmetto State Armory saw my video on Facebook, and they wanted to make it right, so they invited me and my wife to come spend the day with them. So right now, we are on the way to Columbia, South Carolina to go spend the day there. I'm really excited. I'm nerding out. My wife's asleep. She'll wake up when we get there. Okay, so I'm here right now with Travis Amick at PSA, and he's working on my 6.5 right now. He took it to the range, and actually, why don't you go ahead and tell me?
So the original barrel, we don't really know what was causing it, but we've gone ahead and swapped that out. The BCG that was in the actual rifle itself was malformed. It's got a slight deformation on one of the right lugs. So could have been a burr inside the chamber that was causing it. Not really sure, but we went ahead and we checked headspace on the barrel. It passes. It was a little tight on the go side, so we're going to replace the barrel. We've already done that. I've been in the range. I think I've shot roughly about 25 rounds overall. I'm doing one round at a time, trying to fine-tune the gas system, get it right in the middle of where we want to be, so it'll feed multiple types of grains, different types of brands of ammo. So, still working on that. I'm going to try a different type of ammo now, so we'll go into the range. I'll test it one round at a time, fine-tune the gas system a little bit. If I get it where I want it to be, then we'll run some rounds through it, and then hopefully we'll get it to where you're happy with it, and then we'll clean it all down, re-oil, and you should be hopefully a happy customer with it.
And that right there is customer service. Thank you. All right, so we're wrapping up our day here at PSA. Right now we're at the production facility, and I'm with Chris Vermillion. I've actually been with him all day. And Chris, why don't you
miserable.
talk about, yeah, miserably all day. And why don't you tell them what's going on or what happened?
Sure. So, first of all, thanks for taking the time. Appreciate you coming here. Appreciate you watching this. We brought Cameron here to show him around the facility. He had an issue with a rifle, sent it back, and we returned it with the same issue as when you sent it in. So there was some form of a lack of communication, most likely on our part, and we thought we'll just bring it down and fix it in front of you, as it were, and take it out, make sure it runs the way you want it to run, and in the meantime, show you a good time. So yeah. Hopefully we did that.
Yeah, I definitely had a great time. It exceeded my expectations, like by far. I just thought it was going to be another, customer service interaction where I was going to say, hey, this is the problem. I'll just go, okay, and then you just, throw some dirt on it just like anybody else would. But y'all far exceeded that. I think you said something about.
That's good. So we've recently changed the kind of branding and tagline of the company to be American Made for Life. We have an American-made rifle. Everything we push out is made in the facility we're sitting outside of right now, and every one of those firearms carries an unconditional lifetime warranty. So it shouldn't be unexpected that if you have an issue, we fix it. I'm glad we were able to exceed your expectations, but I hope that we're able to convey to you and anyone else that what we did for you is what we want to be able to do for everybody. I've said this to you a couple times today, and it's not meant to demean you in any way or tear down your experience here, but this isn't a one-off. You're not the only guy that has been here, and you're not the last shooter we'll bring here or last customer we'll bring here, because what we're trying to do now as actively as possible is show you that this is how much we stand behind the product. We have the naysayers, as every company does. There are people who tend to believe that because we sell a product at a certain price point, it can't possibly carry any expectation of quality. And respectfully disagree with that. It's mostly why we brought you here today, was to say you had a one-off. This isn't something we run into every batch, but we admit there are going to be problems along the way. And when we hit those problems, we're going to fix them to no expense to you and to the best of our ability. So I think what ultimately happened with your rifle was you got a new barrel put on it, new bolt carrier group inside of it, took it out to our outdoor shooting facility, put some rounds through it, made sure it was running right. You got to shoot the AKV.
I did.
Which was fun.
That was pretty awesome, yeah.
Some of us brought out our personal toys. I'm trying to convert Cameron to the 300 black round. So brought out the suppressed 300 black. We'll get in there. But the point is, I guess, that what we gave you today is something we wish we could give everybody. It's not always realistic. You happen to live a couple hours up the road and we're able to drive down and hang out with us. But our goal in doing that is to set a bar of expectations, not just for you, but also for ourselves. We need to know that if something leaves here and doesn't work right, this is what should make it right. And if we hold ourselves to that higher expectation internally, hopefully it shows when your rifle arrives in the mail that we believe in what we're doing and we do it well.
So this is a example of what can be expected of how much y'all stand behind your product. So
100%.
This is American Made for Life being your, these are parts that are made right here in South Carolina, and for life being whatever's wrong with it, you will stand by it. And that's better customer service, or better customer service than I've got out of literally any other company. I've never heard of some of the things that we talked about today being just a regular thing for you guys. Yeah. And the way that my day kind of started here, like I was already excited that I was being allotted the opportunity to come here. He messaged me personally on Facebook and said, "Hey, come on down," and that's what I did. Me and my wife came down here. She's the cameraman / woman right now, and they said come down and meet the CEO and all this other stuff, and I did. That was they showed me the whole facility. I got to see some things that other people don't get to see, so I was really excited about it. And then I got to test out a gun that other people don't get to shoot, and they fixed the deficiency, and not only did they fix it, they let me shoot it before they send me home. They wanted to make sure, absolutely sure, that it was going to work before I left. So I actually got to shoot it myself to be sure that I didn't go all the way back home to North Carolina. So it's so far above and beyond what my expectation. It was just demolished.
Well, I want to commend you on something you did. I hope she's okay.
She's definitely dead.
We don't know that something's wrong until somebody tells us it's wrong. So it's hard to sit and watch a 5-minute video from somebody saying, "I sent you my rifle, and you said you fixed it, and then I got it, and it wasn't fixed." And you can take that one of two ways. You can become defensive, and you can go, "This guy doesn't know what he's talking about," or you can reach out and say, "How can we fix it? We want to make it better." And that's what I'm charged with doing. I don't think it's an overstatement, and it's not me being melodramatic to tell you that most of what I do for this company is to make sure that the reputation stays intact. And that hasn't always been what I've done for this company. I worked on the retail side. I've worked, customer service on the retail side. I've managed the social media, which is all customer service. That's how we met, right? And so I'm only saying that I was charged with the guy that started the company to go out and make sure that people were happy. It's mostly what I'm charged with doing. So if you're unhappy and you have a problem, we need to hear about it. And what you did that I thought was great was you were 100% honest, but you were approachable about it. It's not a rant and rave, and I'm going to tell everybody why Palmetto State Armory is terrible, or whatever company you're having the issue with. It was very much like, "Hey, I love you guys, but it's time for some tough love. I need you to understand that this isn't the right way to handle things." And we admit that, and we want everybody to be aware of the fact that we're a company, warts and all, that wants to make a great product at an even better price. Jamin, the founder of this company, likes to say that our goal is to maximize freedom. And if we can make 1 million, 2 million, 3 million rifles and put them in common use, then the people who would change that by law, there's no teeth in their fight, because, well, there's 3 million of them out there, so best of luck to you in getting them off the street. But at the same time, we're going to guarantee that that rifle functions as long as you have it. We want to hear about it.
Yeah. Well, I really appreciate it.
Hey, man, glad to do it. Absolutely.
So Cameron Hayes and Chris Vermillion, and we're at PSA.